Howdy all, I'm Adam the Renaissance Nerd. Well, we are just a little over 70 days away from the glorious arrival of Amazon's billion-dollar fan fiction, Lord of the Rings of Power. And wow, boy howdy, you would think they'd be laying it on pretty thick with the events, the story, everything you need to know, with videos, real character portraits of what's going to happen. Nope, sorry. We're not really promoting this at all. We've got a Fluff Piece Empire article coming out any day now, and to really get your excitement up, we're going to release a promo today called "The Earth Needs More Elf Fans." Prime Video, see where it takes you. Oh my goodness, I just found this a little while ago, and wow, the cringe is strong with this one. Again, I point out, we are just a little over 70 days away from your $500 million costing production. And you haven't dropped any real footage except for the crap teaser trailer that got destroyed by the internet a few short months ago. This trailer, now we're not going to play it here, this promo, because I don't know if I'm going to get dinged or anything. Not why take the chance. Besides, it's a minute and 51 seconds of pure cringe you can watch all on your own and comment about later. We're going to go through it, though, real quickly, but point out, there are so many beautiful little things in this that show you Amazon cares more about Amazon than Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. And also what they think of Tolkien fans in general. And some, in my opinion, unintentional statements about how people will view their stuff. Anyway, what do we have here? We have this little boy. I'm going to say he's about 10 years old. 10 years old. He is awkward at everything. Bad at sports, can't play an instrument, is a daydreamer in class. Doesn't appear to have any friends whatsoever. He's a nerd. He's a nerd. He's a nerd that one day after daydreaming in class, discovers after the wind blows some papers and a book off a shelf, and he picks it up and puts it on his desk. And what is it? Oh, what do you got there? Oh, look, it's a Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring. But not just any copy of Fellowship. It's an Amazon variant cover, Rings of Power copy of Fellowship. We're going to come back to that and what that means. So suddenly he's drawn in to Middle Earth. Now there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. That's nice that a kid has found Tolkien. But in this case, he hasn't found Tolkien because not once do you really see him enjoying Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. You see him enjoying Amazon's Lord of the Rings, and he's reading late at night in that stupid kid meme where kids have a flashlight on under their covers and reading a book. No, when I was reading a book, my mom was happy to let me read books as long as I wanted to. There was no going to bed. She was just happy I was reading. Anyway, so his mom comes in, time to go to bed. Your pixies will be there in the morning. Mom, is there elves, Mom? Again, we will come back to this, how they're portraying a Lord of the Rings fan. Even one of their own supposed fans. And then he's in class and he's daydreaming and, oh, look, there's an ent outside his window. Give me a break, dude. But then, of course, now remember I mentioned he's into Lord of the Rings. Oh, an ent. Remember ents? And we never actually show him looking at anything hardcore Lord of the Rings. Nothing truly familiar. That is, we really love about Lord of the Rings. Where's a little Frodo? Where's a little Gandalf? Where's a little Aragorn? No. He's into Amazon's Lord of the Rings. That's what he's into. Oh, look, there's the trailer that everybody loves. And then he's going to this screening of Rings of Power. And what does he do? He orders cosplay from Amazon. Again, we're going to come back to this. So much to unpack. And then he goes off. He gets his cosplay together. You know what? I'm not gonna be a complete curmudgeon and take a giant dump on this. He's a 9-10-year-old kid. He's not gonna make his own cosplay. So him ordering a cosplay is fine, but ordering it from Amazon, that's laying it on a little thick. Aren't you, Amazon? Laying on a little thick. Then he gets on a bus, and everybody's giving him the stink eye. Look at this kid. Look at this nerd, this weirdo. You can't... What are you doing anyway, going to this thing as a 10-year-old? You are 10 years old. You're 10 years old doing this on your own because you get there, and then look, here it is. He sees it out the window. The marquee. Prime Video. New series, Lord of the Rings of Power. Not an ounce of Tolkien there, is there? Remember, Prime Video, remember, they care more about Amazon than Tolkien. And then he gets welcomed inside by other cosplayers. And, oh, you're now among your people. You're now among your people. You're now among these adults as a child. Think about that. And then here's more of your people. And right as we get to it, right here, it actually says, this is what it feels like to find your people. And look how happy he is. See where it takes you. Woo! Oh my goody gosh, gumdrops raining down upon me. This is so goddamn cringe. It's horrible. Now let's unpack it. From the very beginning, their depiction of a nerd, of an outcast. And he's only going to find himself in Lord of the Rings. But note again, Amazon cares more about their version, their billion-dollar fan fiction, than actual Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, actual Middle-earth lore and source material. Because again, not going to show you an actual copy, a beloved copy of Tolkien's Lord of the Rings that people love. No. They're going to show you their variant cover. Their Rings of Power variant cover. Look, there's the stamp right there. Oh, you enjoy that. Now, let us not... I can't ignore the fact that a copy of a variant cover of Lord of the Rings, Fellowship Ring, was forgotten on a shelf. I think that speaks volumes, and they didn't do that. They did that unintentionally, but yeah, it's going to be forgotten. Anything Rings of Power related will be forgotten eventually, because this is going to get abyssed and memory hold hard, because the fans, actual fans of Lord of the Rings, will not like this, and we're going to see that in a moment. And then the whole, oh, look, he's reading it at night, and his mom comes in, so your pixies will still be there in the morning. Near elves, Mom. Again, this is the standard, stereotypical meme of, you nerds and your stuff. This is how they view us. They're unintentionally revealing how they see us as children who read books under their covers about pixies. No, they're elves. No. To Amazon, they're nothing but pixies. This is the reality. They don't realize they've done this, but we see right through it. And then he's daydreaming in the end, and then there's member berries of the Ents, and this, and everything Amazon. Everything Amazon right here. Look, Amazon. Rings of Power. He's into Rings of Power. He's ready to watch Rings of Power. He orders something from Amazon. He orders his cosplay from Amazon. When he's going there on the bus, Prime Video has the biggest, most outlandish, eye-catching scenery here. That's what your eyes immediately go to. The Prime Video, the Amazon Arrow smile. Lowest thing on here is Lord of the Rings, and of course Rings of Power, it's part of the title, but this is what takes priority. You don't see the word Tolkien mentioned once in any of this. And again, let us not ignore the fact that we have a 10-year-old kid and other kids milling about with adults in cosplay. Now, again, I love me my cosplay. I love looking at talented cosplay artists and, of course, beautiful women who take passionate, loving care to create their costumes to show off their assets. I love me some cosplay, but this looks creepy and weird. Where is the adult in his life? Only there to tell him your pixies will be there in the morning. Where's your adult? No, Amazon wants you to go off and mingle with other kids and adults you don't know in a cosplay gathering And of course, you'll see people that look like you. Let it not be noted, let us not fail to note that they are making this commentary. People who look just like you. Because in their eyes, you have to have somebody look like you to relate to what's going on in your life and your fandom. Tolkien was for everybody. Lord of the Rings is for everybody. Always has been for decades. Bullshit. This is going to be widely rejected. It's already being widely rejected. Let's look right here. As I said, we are on the Prime Video channel. 1.45 million subscribers. I think this is a few hours old at this point. 28,000 views, almost 30,000 views already ratioed. 657 up. 1.2K down. It's probably only going to get larger. I will keep track of this as the week goes on, because rest assured, this Sunday on the roundtable, we will be talking about this. Let's look at some comments. The Earth doesn't need more elf fans. It needs more Tolkien readers and people intelligent enough to enjoy a product, even if characters don't look exactly like them. My heart shattered to pieces in despair when I saw the Lord of the Ring book with the Amazon promotional picture as the cover. Tolkien fans are not stupid. They see what this promo video is all about. Now, there are some stands in here. It sure does love the music and art style of the end. Best promo for me so far. Again, this is a stan, and the music is atrocious. Of course, they don't have access to Howard Shore's epic score. And it's only going to get worse when we probably hear the actual score of the show. But there's their stands. But there's some good ones in here still. A couple more. Let's read a couple more. It's sad that these days we need to change Tolkien in order to make his works enjoyable for everyone. When I was a child, I didn't need elves or dwarves to look like me to be able to enjoy them. But when I was a child, people weren't as narcissistic and self-centered as they are today. Also, Amazon acting here like Tolkien belongs to them. It's sickening. The last thing I would buy for my kids is a Lord of the Rings book with Amazon covers plastered on it. There you go. That's already got 85 thumbs up with 14 replies. That other one here, 121 thumbs up. 115 thumbs up. Look at the one look at the stand one. Only 2 thumbs up. Just 2. Just 2. Internet finds a way to remind you who the real fans are, who the real passionate believers in a franchise are, and who the fake fans, the stans, are. Let's read a couple more. I believe that's supposed to be stick to my beautiful books, not a fan of fan fiction, because this is billion-dollar fan fiction. I found my people 40 years ago. Fandom existed way before Amazon tried to monetize it. Again, we see what you're doing here. This is just Amazon caring more about Amazon than Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. They think it's just something to monetize. And that we're going to be consumers and just come along with it. But we're not consumers. We are fans. We are customers. We are passionate. And without us, the franchise will die, because fans are the lifeblood of everything. We are the ones who spend the money. We are the ones who talk well about it. And we are the ones that spread the good word. And we are not spreading the good word about Rings of Power. It is trash. It is billion-dollar fan fiction. It is going to burn all the way down to the ground, because it will be rejected by actual Lord of the Rings fans. And this is, to quote Gandalf, we are now we come to this at the turn of the tide. This is where things are going to change. They took one step too far, and we're going to push them back. We're not going to let them take Lord of the Rings. And I believe we're going to retake all our franchises one by one. They may be damaged. They may take years, decades to recover, but we will retake them. We will win this. I know others say it too, but I've been saying it just as long. We are winning this. We're going to win this. And it starts right here. All right, I'm done. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, a like would be very much appreciated. If you are new here, I invite you to subscribe to me right here on YouTube, where I'm here to earn your trust and support using facts and logic, because facts and logic do not care about insane Stan SJW fifis. Hit the notification button, share my video if you like what I'm preaching, and by all means, leave a real comment. Love to hear from actual normal people who have their heads on straight. I could care two silly shits about insane Stans and SJWs who are 201 cowards behind keyboards. I don't care what they think. I will never care what they think, but I will mess with them because they're easily triggered, smooth-brained morons. Thank you again for watching this video. Take it easy. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you want to get in touch with me, you can reach out to me at therentnerd@gmail.com. That email's for channel business only, so I check it on a daily basis. Also, you can find me at the Geeks and Gamers forums under @ROAS, and you can find me at Rumble and Odyssey, The Renaissance Nerd. Thank you again. See you next time.